Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The continuous fight between Fulani herders and the community they go to raid their cows, and also their fight with farmers, are of huge concern to Nigerians right now. We've already heard what happened in Oyo State, where there was a saga there between the Oyo Ibaraba local government area and the Fulanis that are staying there, owing to the fact that the Fulanis are using this opportunity to bring mayhem to the people that they are living with. They are using the opportunity to rape, maim, and do all manner of nefarious things. But right now, there is a demand coming from the north concerning Fulanis and their constant trekking to raid their cows in all the 6 geopolitical zones. And right now, the governors are demanding that there should be a halt in this issue of trekking around geopolitical zone to raid their cows, and which is a welcome development. And this is coming from the Kano State governor. Very shockingly, it's coming from him. I at least expected that he will be in support, because if you want to tell yourself some quality truth, you will know that these guys, this is their issue of trekking around different states and all of that. They are using their opportunity to do all manner of evil. But guess what? The Kano State governor say they must ban them from this movement from one from the north to the south. Let's look at the details, then we'll discuss further. According to the news, Governor Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State has called on the federal government to enact a law banning the movement of cattle from the north to other parts of the country in order to resolve the incessant incidents of clashes between farmers and herders. The governor made the call in an interview with journalists after a special lunch which the All Progressive Congress APC governors had with President Muhammadu Buhari at Douala private residence of the president, Katsina State, during the weekend. He said having a ban on movement of herders would also address the challenges of cattle rustling. Filing questions on how far he has gone with the Roga project in his state, Ganduje said, and I quote, "We are building a Roga settlement in Samsuswa Forest, our border with Katsina, and we have succeeded in curtailing the effect of banditry in the area. So we are building many houses. We are constructing a dam. We are establishing a cattle artificial insemination center. We are establishing a veterinary clinic, and already we have started building houses for herdsmen. My advocacy is that we should abolish the transportation or trekking of herdsmen from the northern part of Nigeria to the middle belt and to the southern part of Nigeria. There should be a law that will ban, otherwise we cannot control the conflict between the herdsmen and farmers and cannot control the cattle rustling, which is affecting us greatly." Asked on what to expect from the newly appointed service chief, the Kano State governor said he would expect them to work closely with state governors because the governors knows what the people need and the black spots in their domain. Also responding on his expectation from the new service chief, the Gombe State governor Muhammad Inwawa Yahaya said, "I will ask them to work harder than what Mr. President might have assumed they would do, because the task ahead is very challenging, and I believe that they will live up to expectation." The governor of Jigawa State in his comments said, "I think they have to listen to people in the transfer of intelligence and continue to ask people to pray for them." Meanwhile, the Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu has described the ongoing revalidation and registration of members of the ruling APC as an opportunity to deepen democracy, show respect for institutions of the party and sanctity of those institutions. Governor Bagudu said President Muhammadu Buhari to have participated in the revalidation of his membership of the APC at his Sakiyara A Registration Center, Bayajida Primary School, Douala, Katsina State on Saturday demonstrated that he was personally leading by example to show the party's organ and membership matters in order to deepen democracy in the state. Wow. Now, our focus here is actually the issue of banning herders from moving everywhere in the country, you know, and also the expectation for the service chief. I think this is overly very important. I've heard this thing he's talking about in the mouth of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has I'm going to share the video with you guys in another video, not this particular video, but another video. I'm going to share it with you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had said before now. The guy is very proactive. That's something very wonderful about him. And he had talked about the issue of banning these guys from moving up and down so that we can stop this constant issue of insecurity in our area. It was amazing at one point when I saw a report coming from a particular organization, and it has to do with the level of mayhem caused by Fulani herders and also the Boko Haram, only to realize that the Boko Haram can't even be compared to the Fulani herders in terms of, you know, the issue of killing of people. Fulani herders do worst. I tell you, I was shocked. So if these guys are not come down, look at what is happening in Oyo State. We've heard a lot of things after that attack that took place where they were sent packing from there. There had been several reprisal attacks. If you check our news feed, you're going to see it. A lot of things have been happening in Oyo State. There had also been a time when Omotekun also, after the issue of the conflict they had with Oyo State people, Omotekun had to stop a particular car that was carrying some stuffs, you know, for the Fulanis. So I feel that this issue should be put to rest. Some persons believe that there's a sinister plan somewhere and their intention is to see how they can take over. The government itself has a duty, and I feel that what the governor of Kano State had said is something that everyone needs to take into consideration. It should be discussed in the National Executive Council meeting with the president. And it should also be taken up by the, you know, legislative the arm of government, talking about the National Assembly. It's something that they must deliberately, somebody needs to bring it up as a bill to place a ban on these guys. Wherever they are located, anybody who have need for cow, anybody who have need for milk, will locate them. If they say they are going to be staying in the north, no problem. Nigerians, we are okay. So, hey, someone needs cow now. We said, okay, this month, so numbers of cows are going down to the east, going down to the west, and just like that, people will be happy. And for these guys to litter themselves around, use that opportunity to do all manner of terrible things in this Lagos Ore Road, in Benin Ore Road, or so. I've heard a lot of things there. We've also seen victims of kidnap coming out to attest to the fact that these guys are the one behind this whole stuff. There was also a case of one of the, I think, secretary or the chairman of PFN who was captured in Kaduna State or so. The man came out and said that they were actually Fulani herders, and according to them, they said that they have been abandoned. Nothing good is happening around them. That's why they are involved in this act. So the government should get them, ban them from moving around so that, you know, they can be dealt with, and they can chart a course for them, you know, by stop them from moving around. Give them maybe a ranch in the north, they stay, they do their business, and so that Nigeria should go beyond where it is right now. We're already tired of what is going on. I feel that the government should take this suggestion by the governor of Kano State into consideration, and it should be passed to law. That's what I'd like to leave you. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Thank you very much.